Hello, my dear friend. So, today we are going to start the session with replacement questions. What are these replacements? We have already seen when there is a inclusion of a person, and we have seen exclusion of the person. And now we are going to see when both of these things happen together. Means one person will go out, and in his place another person will come in. So how do we solve these kind of questions is what we are going to see today, and thereafter there will be a lot of other types of questions as well. So today you are going to enjoy the session definitely, because we are going into high level questions as well. Okay, so are you ready, my dear friend? Let us go to the first example. The average age of a committee of 12 members is 48 years. A member of a committee aged, it has to be aged, pardon me for that mistake, aged 62 retired, and in place of him a new person aged 26 joined the committee. Find the new average of the committee. Now here they have given you all the data. From this you have to find out the new average. From this we are going to learn a lot. So let us see this, what are all the information is given. First thing is, how many members are there? 12 members are there. Then what is the average age here? Average age they have given is 48 years. I'll just change the pen so that we'll be able to do it much better. So 48. Now out of these 12 people, one person goes out and one person comes in. That is what they are saying. Okay, one person goes out and one person comes in. So the total again will be 12 only. There will be no doubt at all. But this person, outgoing person, is aged 60 years. He's aged 60 years and 62 years. Sorry for that. And then the new person who is coming in is 26 years. 26 years. When you see this 26 and this 62, do you remember something? In number system I had told, when a two-digit number interchanges their digits, then what you will get is the difference will always be the number which is divisible by 9. So how do I find out? I am not going to subtract here. Now what has happened? We'll subtract it, but what has happened here? Now the whatever was the sum, I do not know what is the sum. Sum you can find out 12 into 48 if you want. You are interested, you can do it, but that is not my concern. So what has happened here? It was x. If the sum is x, 12 into 48 you will get it. It will be how much? X. Now what has happened? When he goes out, it becomes x minus 62. But in his place one more person will come, so it will become what? X minus 62 plus 26. Why I am writing this? I just want you to understand properly. When the replacement question comes, how do we solve it? So now what has happened? Totally there is some difference. There is some difference. So we have to find out the difference here. So now 62% goes out. The average will come down definitely, because he is more than the average. Do you remember, if somebody who is more than the average, he goes out, then immediately what will happen? Your average will come down, and then in his place one more person has come. Now again inclusion is happening. Inclusion, what is happening? 26-year-old person. 26-year-old person means what? Again he is less than the average. He is less than the average. So again the average is going to come down. Okay, to understand how much total in the sum, how much has gone out, we are just going to subtract, and that was what I was telling. When you interchange the digits, then always it will be, the difference will always be multiple of 9. And what multiple of 9? It is always the multiple of the difference of these two. Okay, these two numbers. What is the difference here? Difference is 4. So 9 4s are 36 is your difference here. So this will become what? X minus 36, my dear. So now what has happened? Sum has come down by 36. Are you able to understand? I am just joining all them so that you will be able to understand. Now the sum has become 36 less. So in the total there has been 36 less. 36 less means what we will do? Whatever replacement happened, now there is, if we want to average out 36 years, the new person is less, minus, it is minus. So what has to happen? Everybody has to give this person so that everybody is equal. Everybody has to give to this person, including himself now, because this is not the new person or he is not the outgoing person, he is inside. So try to understand. So 12 people are there, including him, not a problem at all, not a problem at all. Okay, till he was here, they were all having 48 with them. Now this person is giving, when he is coming in, including this person, what they will do is they will give, each one will give so much that this 36 will become 0. Why? Because again the average has to be equal, average has to be equal. So how much they have to give? How much they have to give? 12 into 3, 36. Are you getting my point? 12 into 3, 36. The difference is now 36. So 36 they have to give, because this is minus. Okay, this is minus. The outgoing is more and the incoming is less. Okay, therefore it is minus. So it has to be given by all 12 people. Each one has to give 3. So what will happen to the average? Average will come down by 3, that is 45. That is 45. Understood, my dear friend? Calm and cool. Only find the difference between these two, 62 and 26. Are you getting my point? Find the difference between 62 and 26. You will get a number. Okay, this is minus, because this is minus, this is plus, right? So this is going out and this is coming, so this is minus. So this thing will be reduced by how much? It will be reduced by the number of people, that is minus 3. So it was earlier 48, now minus 3, it will be 45. Very, very simple, very, very fast and very effective. Understood? Great. So let us go to the next question now. What is the question? Let us understand this question first and then we'll solve this one. The average weight of 12 people gets increased by 3.5 kg when a person weighs 56 kg got replaced by another man. Find the weight of the new man. This is a different type of question. So let us try to understand this question first. So how many people are there? How many people are there? There are 12 people. And average, we do not know average. So we do not know the average. But what they are saying, it gets increased by 3.5 kg when a person weighing 56 kg got replaced by another man. So now try to understand, one person goes out whose weight, not average, whose weight is 56 kg, and another person comes in who is having, definitely he is having more because he is increasing the weight. He is increasing the weight. Now total number will remain 12 here. That is what we need to understand. And the average weight will increase by 3.5. So whatever is this average, okay, whatever is this average, this will increase by question mark plus 3.5. How is it possible? Just try to understand. So this 56 has to be there. He has to have what? 56 kg already, because he is increasing. If he was same, try to understand. If the person who had come here was same, then the average would not have been changed. But this person is not only having 56 plus, he is having 3.5 kg to give it to 12 person. Including himself. Why I am including himself? Because he is not going out or nor he is coming in. So whatever happens to the average has to happen to him as well. This we have seen in the previous question as well. So he has to have what? 56 plus 3.5 into 12. So again this is kind of, because here is increasing. Previous question it was decreasing. Here it is increasing. So how much he should have? He should have 56 plus he should have 3.5 kg into 12. Got it? So how much is it? 3.5 into 12. 12 3 is 36. 12.5 is a 6. So it will be 42. So he should have 56 plus 42 to increase the average weight of each one person including himself. So he should have how much? 98. This was simple question because this is direct, as good as this is inclusion. This is as good as inclusion. Okay, but here what will happen in inclusion? What we used to do is we used to keep, and then the number of people will increase. But in this case, what will happen? There will be no number increase. The number will remain the same because he is going to replace some person. Okay, so the 98 is the new person's weight. Understood? Let us go to the next question. Okay. The average marks of Samir decreased by 1 when he replaced the subject in which he has scored 40 marks by the other two subjects in which he has scored 23 and 25 marks respectively. Later he has also included 57 marks of computer science. Then the average marks increased by 2. Average mark increased by 2. How many subjects were there initially? Okay, so let us try to understand the whole thing and then we'll see how do we solve it. First thing, we do not know how many people are there, how many subjects are there. No people here. How many subjects are there? We also do not know the average marks. We do not know subject. Okay, we do not know average marks. Now what happens here? 1 will replaced by 2 now. Actually 1 is replaced by 3 later. Correct? 1 is replaced by 3. So whatever it is, what we'll do to make it clear to understand, what we'll do is we will give them names. We'll give them some names. So subject will give as yes, and the average will give as A. So this is yes number of subjects are there, and there are the average is A. Now what happens? Now one subject is going out. So one subject is going out. So I am going to write it. So what will happen at the first? One subject will go out. So it will become yes minus 1. Now average, what is it is happening? It is also decreasing. What happens to average we do not know. Sorry. Then second thing will happen. Even it is replacement, I can say it. What will happen here? There will be two subjects which will be added. So actually it will become what? Yes plus 1. Minus 1 will go out, plus 2 will come. So it will become yes plus 1. Average will be A minus 1. Is that clear? Now you need to understand this. First, 1 which was having 40 marks has gone out, and 2 have come in whose marks are 23 and 25. Okay, so whatever is average, whatever is the sum, in that sum what is happening is minus 40 is happening, plus 23 plus 25 is happening. Yes or no? Correct? Correct. So what has happened? 140 has gone, and 2 who are having 23 and 25 have come in. This is what has happened now. Third, what happens? Third, again one more subject will be added. So how much subject will be added? Yes plus 2, because 1 plus 1 will be added. And what will happen to average? Average will increase by 2. Increase by 2 means plus 2. If I do, what will happen here? A plus 1 will happen. Correct? So this happens because of what? Minus 40 plus 23 plus 25 plus 57. This is what is happening to the sum here. This is whatever I am discussing here is sum. So if I say sum is now we can we can say it is SA. Now this is what I'll remove it here and I'll write it SA minus 40, and this is what SA minus so and so, and this is SA minus so and so. Is that clear? Now what we'll do is, because this question we can solve in two ways. One is the traditional method which I am going to show you now. In this question I am going to show you because I want you to understand, even if there is a question which cannot be solved if you do not remember the shortcut, or if you do not understand how to put which shortcut and how to understand this equal distribution method, then also you should be able to solve. So therefore I am going to show you how to use this one. So what I am going to do is, first I'll first this thing I'll try to understand, and then we'll come to this. Okay, this is the replacement happening. So replacement happening here. And then anyways, don't go away. I'm going to tell you how to solve. How to solve it with one shortcut, which is very interesting. Right. So what will happen here? Now you see, this yes we have taken as subject, and A we have taken as what? You have taken as average. So when this happens, so what is the new subject and new average? This is what is the new subject and new average, which is equal to, this is the new sum, isn't it? This sum is equal to this sum, whatever we have calculated here. Right or wrong? Sorry, this one, when we remove 1 with 40 and then add 2 with 23 and 25, we'll get this sum, right? So SCA minus 40 plus 23 plus 25, right? Which is equal to how much? So this also will solve. S into A is SCA plus S into minus 1. So this will not be plus, this will be minus. Minus yes, again 1 plus plus 1 into A is equal to A, and then plus 1 into minus 1 is equal to minus 1. And here what will happen? SCA minus 40 plus 23 plus 25, this is 48 minus 40 is equal to, so this is plus, so this is minus, so this will become what? SCA plus 8. Correct or wrong? Minus 40 plus 48 will be plus 8. So therefore SA and SA will get cancelled here. SA and SA will get cancelled because they are on the other side. Can you understand this one? And this one I'll send this side like terms, and this I'll keep as it is. So it will look like what? A minus S is equal to 8 plus 1 will be 9. Don't ask me how it comes, because this plus 1 will go, minus 1 will go this side and it will become plus 1. This only I changed so that it looks good, otherwise nothing. Okay, so with this we solved, with this one we solved, right? Till now we are done. So this, please, I'm going to write it here so that you will be able to remember. A minus S is equal to 9. This is the traditional method, so it will take its own time. Okay, please, I'm going to tell you whatever I have written here, sum and sum, you are going to note it down. I'm going to erase it, and then I'm going to solve the next equation. Okay, so pause it and then note down everything. I'm going to erase this below part. Okay, my dear friend, so this is the first equation which we have solved and got the result, and then we are going to solve this one. Now what is the sum here? Sum both sides. The first sum is S plus 2 into A plus 1, right? Which is again equal to SA minus, can I take this as 8 already? We know it is 8. No need to worry because we have solved it here, right? So I solved it, and then this will be what? Plus 57. So I will take it as, this will be plus 8. We know it is plus 8, which we have already solved here and found out, and then plus 57, right? Then we'll solve this one. S into A is SA, and S into 1 is equal to plus S, plus 2 into A is equal to 2A, and 2 into 1 is equal to plus 2. So this will be what? Now what we are going to do is, we are going to cancel out and do all those things. So SA will get cancelled. This two I'll this also will solve it. I'll write it here, plus 8 plus 57 will be 65. So now this 2 I'll send this side, and this whatever is there I'll keep it, and I'll try to make it this format. So it will be 2A plus S is equal to 2, I am sending that side. So 65 minus 2 it will become, so 2A plus S is equal to 63. Okay, so this is all simplification calculation, so which I am doing still slowly so that you will understand. Now I am going to delete all these things also. I am going to erase all these things, and then I am going to solve. But then I am going to write the second equation here. 2A plus S is equal to 63. There should not be any doubt in this case. I hope you have understood it. It's only simplification part. So I'm going to erase it. If you want, you can pause it and then just note down whatever is written here. So now you should be ready. You should be ready to solve these two equations. We have two equations, so we will be able to solve this and finish off the work. So now what I did first, from this I found out this, and from this I found out this second equation. So I am going to solve it. How I am going to solve? 2a plus s is equal to 63 and a minus s is equal to 9, which we have got. You just solve like a linear equation, and then you can see plus s minus s will get cancelled. So I'll take as it is. I'm going to do all plus here, whatever is there, the sign will not change. 3a is equal to 63 plus 9 is 72. So therefore a is equal to how much? 72 divided by 3, which is equal to how much? 24. So a is what? Here a we have taken as average, but that is not what we want, my dear friend. A is equal to 24, which is equal to average, but we need what? We need to find out the subjects. So how do I find out the subjects? I am going to what? I am going to replace any of the a with this, and then I will get the answer. So I will replace in this so that it is very easy. Okay, so please note down, this is how we will find out a. Yes, so a I will write 24 minus s is equal to 9. Okay, now what I will do, I will take this side and that side. So what, how it will look like? 24 minus 9 is equal to s. Therefore s is equal to 24 minus 9, which is equal to 15. So answer is 15. What is the answer? Answer is 15. Okay, now you can see you have to do lot of calculations. Even if you directly, if you can do all these things, this all whatever we have done here, if you can do it mentally fast, you should be able to do it mentally fast, because 40 will go, 23 plus 25 is 48. So 8 will come, 8 will be a extra here, but there will be s plus 1. So all these things, if you do fast as well, if you practice as well, it will take more than 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, so let us see if I can solve it faster. So just note down whatever you want. I'm going to erase everything from the screen, and then I'm going to do it afresh. Okay, right. Now I am going to show you how to solve this with a shortcut method. This method is hit and trial method. In this, we are going to use the options to get our answer. Okay, so here what will happen is you need to be very careful. This may sometimes take more time than the traditional method, or it may take very less time. But whenever we are solving these kind of questions, we need to be careful. We should be having a little bit of presence of mind and try to choose those questions that will give you faster answer. And once you do one option, if you choose, then whenever you are choosing the next option, you should be very clever. Now here we know the answer already, so there is no point in going and choosing that. You have to understand yourself. I am going to tell you how to use the options and then do reverse engineering and find out the answer correctly. So let us see how we will be able to succeed in this endeavor. Okay, great. So let us start this one. What is here? Let us take the question. So what I'll do is I'll take what we need to find out. From there we'll start. How many subjects were there initially? So subjects, we need to find out the subject. So we'll go from answer to question. So this is, and then the average is there. We do not do both of them, we already understood. But now what I'm doing, I'm taking this first option 12 and then trying to solve this question. Say for example, in this there were 12. If the 12 is the answer, then I should get everything all right. Okay, now subjects are 12 and an average still we do not know, so we'll take it as A. Okay, we'll take it as A. So what will happen to the sum? The sum of these two is, this is not required, but for understanding sake I am going to tell you so that whenever it is required you can use it properly. So that is the sum, because 12 into a, subjects are the number and average, so sum is equal to number into average, that you will get as sum, right? Then what is happening? First, what is happening? One subject is going out, not plus, this is minus. One subject is going out and two subjects are coming in. Two subjects are coming in, my dear friend. Okay. So one subject is having, so I'll write here marks. Okay. This marks is 40 and these two are having what? 25 plus 23, 48 marks. Now what will happen to the sum? What will happen to the sum? Try to understand. If I am not going to do anything with this, the 12 will be 12. The subjects will be how much now? Subjects will be 13, right? And what has happened to the sum? This sum only. We are not going to take 13 into something average. New average will come, that will not do. What we will do is, there are two ways of solving this. 13 subjects are there and what they say, the average is decreased by 1. So whatever was the original average, it will become less by 1, right? Why did it become? Because one subject went out and two subjects came in, right? So now what is the sum? Sum is how much? Minus 40 plus 25 plus 23 means minus 40 plus 48. So your sum will be what? 12a plus 8, yes or no? The sum will be what? 12a plus 8, correct? We are not, 13 into a minus 1 is right, but that is not what we are looking at. We are looking at original sum will become, it will be increased by 8. Okay. Now we will see it in a different way. Let us try to see it in a different way. Say for example, instead of this, so total how much is added to the sum now? 48 has been added and minus 40 has gone out. So total how much is added? 8 is added, right? 8 is added. Now if I say instead of 25 and 23, if there was one subject which was having 40 and another subject which was having 8, if these were replaced, the same thing would have happened to the sum. The sum would have been this only, right? Now we will change how we see it. Now one which has been replaced by 40 and 40, it doesn't make any difference to the average, yes or no? 140 will go out and 140 will come. So that has not done any changes to the average. What made the change is this number, which is 8. Now what happens? The average, why it has come down? Why the average has come down? Because all others, right, except this one, all others have given one chocolate or 1 marks to this new subject. Are you following me? Equal distribution method we are using here. 8, whatever subject is this 8, all others are giving 1 mark to this new subject. This is now new subject that has been replaced by 40 and 40, so there is no question, only this. So therefore what will happen? This subject will get 8 plus 12. 8 plus 12. So therefore new average. So this will be the new average. Why they will give it to him, to this subject? Because they want to make everybody equal. So everybody is now 20, which is a minus 1, that is fine. Okay, then this will be 21, right or wrong? If this a minus 1 is equal to 20, then a will be how much? Then 21, right? Now what we have seen, 12 into 21 is whatever, then 13 into a minus 1 should be this, 12a plus 8. What does that mean? The multiplication of this minus this, 13 into 20 should be equal to 8, because that is the difference here. Are you getting my point? 12 into 21 is 12 into a, and this is 13 into 20 should be equal to 12a plus 8. That is what we want. So let us see whether it is the case. So 21 into 12 will be how much? 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, so 252. So this is 252. So this should be what? 13 into 20. 13 into 20 will be 260. 260. Right? The difference is 8. The difference is 8. So you can see that this is okay. This is working. Now let us go to the next one. Let us go to the next one. What? Now if I add one more subject, then it should become how much? 14, and the average will increase by 2. So average will increase by 2 means it will become how much? 22. Now what they are saying, the average will become this by what? This new subject which is having plus 57. Are you getting my point? Plus 57. So it will be 22. So if I add 260 plus 27, sorry 57, right? Plus 57, 260 plus 57 will be how much? 317. So we will see whether 14 into 22 can it be equal to 317? Is it possible? 14 into 22. Will it be possible to make it 317? Not at all possible, because both are even numbers. You need not have to worry about it. It is even number, so it will never happen like that. Is that understood? It will never happen. So 12 is not the right answer. 12 is not the right answer. Then we'll take what? We'll take 14. We'll try to make it 14. So I am again removing everything and we'll see it once again. Why spending so much of time on this? If you ask me, you'll learn a lot in this question. Next 14. So now I am going to take average as A. So sum will be 14 into A. Okay. Now same thing will happen. 1 will go and 2 will come. So there will be how much? 15 here. And the sum will be 14A plus C. Correct? All these things you will just ignore now, because we know this is 40, that is 48. We have taken this as. So when this happens, A minus 1. A minus 1. So 15. 8 plus. So whatever this 8 is there, again I am going to go back to that 8, and this new subject plus 14 will be added, because all of them, why it is becoming minus 1? Because all of them are giving. So it will be how much? 22. Right? 22. So if this is 22, if this is 22, so this should be how much? 23. Correct? 23. So let us see, 14 into 23 is how much? 14 into 23 is equal to how much? So 23 4 is 46 92. 23 1 is 23 plus 312. Right. And this is 15 into 22, because we have taken this 15 into 22. 15 into 22 is 330. 330. So this is 312 and this is 330. Is the difference 8? No, it is 18. So here only it gets wrong. Here itself it will go wrong. Then shall we try with 16? Okay, let us see with 16 as well. Fast we'll do. We'll just do it very fast. Okay, so that you will understand it properly. So 16 will do. 16. This is A. 16A. So there will be, this will become 17, and this will become A minus 1, and 8 plus 16 will be the new average. Okay, 8 plus 16 will be new average, which is equal to 24. So this one is how much? 25. 16 into 25 is how much? 16 into 25. 25 4 the 100. So 4 4 the 400. So this will be equal to how much? 400. And 17 into 24. A little difficult question. So I am trying to make some meaning out of it. So 24 into 7. Or 17 into 4, that will be much better. 17 into 4 is 34, 68. So 68, 30, 17 into 2 is 34, so 400. So 408, this is also working. So this is also working. Now what we have to do is, if we add 57, so difference is 408. So plus 57. So what I will get is 465. Now what has to happen? This has to become 18 and this has to become 26. Why? One more subject is added, right? Which is having 57 marks. So marks I have added here with the whatever calculation we have done, and here the average will be increased by 2. Average will be increased by 2 means this has to become 26. So 18 into 26 is how much? 18 into 26. So 18 6 I'll do 90 plus 90, 106, isn't it? 18 5 is 90 plus 108, sorry. And then 18 2s are 36 and 46, 468. So you can see it is 468. It is not 465. So there is something wrong. So both are not right. Both are not equal. So this is wrong. Now we will see 15. Now we will see what? 15. So that you will see that is the right answer. And every time you hit the correct answer, you will get the right answer. So let us take this one. Okay. So 15 initially. Again, this will become 16. Why it will become minus 1 plus 2. This 40. This 48. So 8. 8. What will happen now? We have to add how much? 15 here. So all others will give it. So it will be 23. So that will be the new average. So therefore 15 into 24. Because this is a minus 1. If this is a, this is a minus 1. So 15 into 24 is 360. I can do it very easily. 15 I said. Whenever 15 comes, the other number make it half and add and then put a 0 in front of it. What you do? Halve this number, make it 12. 24 plus 12 is 36 and add a 0. You will get 15 into 24. Now 16 into 23. 16 into 23 will be how much? 23 6 115 plus 23 will be how much? 138, is it? I think so. Or will do, okay, it should be 23 is 115, 5 is 115, 125, 135, 138, correct, 138, and 23 1s are 23 plus 30, so 368. So 8 is happening, so that is fine. So we got the difference as 8. Now we'll add one more subject, plus 57. Plus 57 we have to add. So we'll add it here 5 and then 3 6 to 425, right? 425 if I add to it. Now if I multiply, what will happen to the average? Average will be 25 plus 2 will happen, that is what they are saying. 2 will increase, so this will become 25, correct? This will become 25. So 17 into 25 is how much? 17 into 25. Did you get it? 17 5 is 85. 17 2s are 34 plus 8 is 425. Did you get it? Okay, great. So this is how we'll solve these kind of questions. Next, what is the question next? No, okay, now we are going to error values in the next video. So be ready for that one. Till then, please go through this again so that you will learn a lot of things. Thank you.